Hey everybody, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life here for the summer holiday hop. This has been brought to you by Desiree. She's put it all together. So thank you so much for asking me to join. I'm very excited. And today I am going to finally share with you this layout. I have been working on this layout since March, you guys. I had this idea in my head and I wanted to go with it, but it took a very, very long time to do. So you'll see why in just a second. But my first step though is to take this, it's kind of like a stencil, almost like a die cut, like a cut file. And I am just taking in my collection of shimmers that had a yellow orangey kind of feel to it, and I'm just randomly spraying it, no rhyme or reason, and then adding splatters as well. The nice thing about this is the paper soaks it up. It's a nice heavyweight cardstock like pattern paper, and so it did soak some of it up. And then of course I'm using it, this is like a map, and it had a bit of yellow tones to it as well. And I just really loved the way that it all looks, and it makes a really neat sunburst, and I love it. So my original idea was to make kind of like a shaker pocket something, and so I'm thinking I'm going to glue it down and use a bunch of glue and glue that down in the middle, but I just wasn't feeling it. So my idea then became to go ahead and pick a few rays to stitch. And when I mean stitch, my plan is to stitch with sequins in between. I wasn't going to do every single one of them, but as I went about it, it turned into this really cool looking thing, and I decided that I was going to stitch every single ray with the exception of the one that I still was kind of thinking I would put sequins on. So we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so I went ahead and I poked my holes, and I knew I wanted to have a square photo. This is my original thinking. And I went and I'm using my Just Beaching It and it's something winter, Sunny Winter maybe. These are both sequence mixes from Spiegelmom Scraps, and they've been in my stash, and I just love them. They had the right feel to it, and I liked mixing because the one is a cooler tone while the other one is a warmer tone, and I liked mixing it, but I ended up going ahead and doing all of them. I stitched all of them, and it took me a good time. I started this, I'm pretty sure in March, and I just did a little bit here and there and just went with it. I did give it a really long break because other things came up, and I did 30 days of sketches and stuff, so this has just kind of been sitting on the back burner. But with this hop coming up, I felt like it was the perfect time to finally use it. And it's good that I waited, because this photo is a very recent photo of my daughter, and I love it, and I think it's just perfect for this particular layout and design. So it is a photo of her taken with my camera. I got to upgrade my phone this spring, and I went from a phone that didn't have the portrait mode to one that did. So I think I went up a thing. So I think I have an 8 now, and I used to have a 7. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I'm not very phone savvy. Anyways, I have portrait mode now, and I love it. And this was captured with portrait mode, and I love this photo of her. She's so happy. She's playing. We put the sprinkler on, and she's just having a grand old time. Her brother was away at their grandpa's, and it was just her enjoying the sun, and she just loved it. She's got this little bikini on that because she's 2, she's got all those, she's still fluffy and lovely toddler-esque, and she's just so cute and fluffy. I just love it. I absolutely love this photo of her, and she's just happy, and I love it. So I'm going to use a little bit of the Simple Stories I can't think of what it's called right now. It's the Simple Stories summer line that came out this year. And I'm going to switch. You can see I used the sticker summer, and excuse me, I like it, but it's not the vibe I wanted. So I fussy cut out the word summer from that 3x4 card. I like that a lot more. And then I found some alphas just in my stash. And then except for the word she and rain, that is a thicker that I recently purchased in my big haul from Paper Issues. And I just am going to use this title that I have been saving to use, and I got it from a layout that Christina Sorge has done probably 2 years ago now. I mean, it's a long time ago. And I loved her title, and it's just been waiting. I've been waiting to use it. So it says, she acts like summer and walks like rain. And I just feel like this is just the perfect thing for it. So because of all the sequence and the big pop and wow factor that is bringing, I'm not trying to add too many more elements to the layout. It's a lot as it is, but I wanted there to be a little bit. So I do have this sun that says life on the sunny side. I again felt like that's perfect. And then I just add a few I don't actually do the floral parts. I just add the palm leaves. And I really love that. And then off camera, because I think I'm done, I go in and grab a couple stickers from I think it's a Simple Stories line too, but it is like the girly line, the fairy tale line that came out from Simple Stories last, maybe really early this year or later last year. I think it might have been later last year, but I received that in a kit from Christina from the Secret Not Secret Kit Club. And I'm just going to add a few little elements of that as well to finish it kind of off, and then it's got a nice balance. So there's a few florals, a couple little stickers that say she's special or something along the lines of that. But it just finished off the vibe without it all being super summer in your face. There's a bit of pretty and young girlness to it as well, because like I said, that's what she is. She's 2. So here it is, this line right here. And I tried really hard to use the mermaid, but there's too much going on and I could not make the mermaid work. So I am going to have to create a layout that is nothing but like mermaids and unicorns and all the crazy stuff so I can get them used up, because I absolutely love them. I think they're the cutest elements, but I just can't seem to make them work. So I'm going to have to figure something out there. But yeah, so I'm going to just add a little thing that says shine bright, because, or something along those lines, because she's doing that. It's a different tone of yellow, but I feel like it works. And yeah, I really love the way that this layout turned out. So make sure you hop along with the rest of the layouts for today. There's quite a few of us playing along for this summer hop, and I love summertime. I'm trying to scrap as much as I can. Our moving arrangements have changed a little, so it looks like I may be able to sneak in a couple extra layouts that I wasn't expecting, but we will see if that happens or not. And I love scrapping. I'm trying to stay kind of current and scrap some up-to-date layouts along with some older ones so that I don't get, not behind, but I've got a little nice mixture of both, especially when I'm using more of one collection in a row, so it kind of gets spread out throughout my albums. You're going to see the finished look in just a minute. You'll see just the few added touches, and I'm going to put my journaling down there where you see that floral. I plan on putting journaling down there when I get the chance to do that. Here's a look at my finished layout. Please make sure you hop along with everyone else, and I will see you soon with another layout. Bye.